Hi, Grace. Your question is, what are some good practices to work myself into a confident frame of mind? Now, one of the first things to realize is that confidence is related specifically to certain areas of our life. So we can be confident in some areas of life and we can be less confident in other areas. So when we see people who are generally confident in life, they're generally confident in the areas of life where they spend most of their time. So somebody that's, let's say, successful in business, well, they have a lot of confidence in business because that's where they spend most of their time, but they may have very little confidence when it comes to raising kids or other areas of life, or depending on how much experience they have or how much observation and inspiration, then that'll determine how much confidence they have in other areas of their life. So for you to gain confidence in your life, it helps to first start with the basics of the 24 life ingredients, one of which is the natural thought process. In the natural thought process, it all starts with observation. So whatever we observe in life leads us to either negative or positive inspirations, and those inspirations bring a same level of confidence. So let's say, for example, that you've got a hobby that you're interested in, but you know very little about it. Well, you're going to have very little confidence in that. But the more that you observe about it, and the more that you find positive observations about it, then the more confidence you'll gain in that area. So it comes down to observing all the world around us, outside of us, and then observing our feelings about that, because our feelings are the true guide to where we want to go in life, what we want to do. Does it feel good or does it feel bad? You see, the human being is always after what feels better. And so as we're seeking for something that feels better, then we know that it feels better by our feelings. So if we're not paying attention closely to our feelings, then we're missing out on the best guidance that we possibly have. So as you're observing, for example, something for a hobby maybe, or it can be anything, business, any aspect of life at all, whatever your observations are about that are going to either negatively or positively inspire you. And if they negatively inspire you, use those negative inspirations as a guide, the same way you'd use the curbs on a roadway. We don't go crashing into them, we don't crash over them, we just know that they're there and we stay in our positive lane. Now, when we do that in life, then we are able to find more and more positive inspiration. The more positive inspirations we find, the stronger our confidence becomes in that area of life. And when we apply that to any area of life, then we gain confidence in any area of life that we choose. So if you'd like to learn more about the spiritual side of life, so our thoughts, thinking, mind, conscious, subconscious, and feelings, then start with the self-test at mylifesoup.com. And from there, take advantage of the 20 minutes of free life coaching that's usually available there. And I look forward to meeting you. All the best.